Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the StarLadder minor qualifiers for the CIS region. We're here to claim yet another member of the CIS minor, and one of them will either be Warthox or Winstrike. Now, coming into this matchup, you would maybe go with the opinion that Winstrike should get there pretty easily, right? Not to be, it seems, as Warthox have taken away the first map of the series on Nuke 16-14, and we now see Mirage come up next in the series. The thing is, for Warthox, it's not going to get any easier. They're going to have to impress us even more as we come in here to Mirage. They're going to have to step up and have a massive performance indeed. It is going to be Warthox on the CT side starts, Winstrike on the T side. So technically they've got this, the preferred side, right? But in the CIS region, we generally see the T sides do pretty well. So Winstrike starting to turn things around, make a statement here in the pistol to try and show that they are the favorite team, but Mincy is stepping up. That's 2 kills, looking for a triple, but Bondig will say no. He won't get the kill back in return, and Kvik's got a no gun, ladies and gentlemen. He is invisible. And that is a live flash to fall. Now it's back into the 3v3. Smoke goes off towards CT cross. Kvik will get up on top. And look over the top as Gospodarov is in there, and that could be a headshot. Indeed it is. Kvik will get Gospodarov, the bomb will get planted, and this could be it for Jackpot. Nice headshot off towards Edward. Now Kvik and Bondik, they've got nothing left but to hold on to the bomb site itself. Once in firebox, that is Bondik. Kvik up towards the Palace position. Problems actually gone and dropped Bondik, not to 1v1. Kvik pulls off the first headshot, looking back in for the second as well. That's 3, make it 4 for Kvik. And that will be the pistol win from Winstrike. Perhaps not a statement from the team, but for Kvik, he wants to win this. 4-0 in terms of kills already. That is such a start into the pistol round. Kvik straight away purchasing up the AK. And Winstrike will be happy with that start. They needed that start as well. They didn't get off to a good one on Nuke. There was a couple of problems for them. But finding the win there, that's exactly what they'll need. And Kvik not having a gun is kind of triggering me. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna have to deal with it though, as there's nothing we can do really. I can try and fix it a little bit later on, but maybe we'll do it in an eco round if there is one. We'll see if we can do the switcheroo and get his gun back into play. If that ever does happen, I'm pretty sure the way to fix it is just to change the resolution and change it back again. And it usually fixes it. Obviously, when you're live streaming a game, you can't exactly just go to the settings and pop the changes on. But we'll see what can happen here as Norbert is going to start to make his way up towards the top of the connector. He's already here with the Mac 10 in behind the smoke. 1 minute on that clock. Time to deploy troops in towards the A map, side of the map. It is going to be Bondik here with the AK. He starts to spam away. Gospodarov will hit the floor, and that's going to be a 2-man advantage for Winstrike, as Edward able to pick it up as well in a Mincy. Much better here from Winstrike, making a strong stance in the second round, not falling to the weak bind just yet. But problem, he has walked away with a frag onto Norbert Kvik. The man with the invisible gun is looking for a kill. That's an AK, believe it or not, that he has in his hands, and he has got a problem with it. Flash will be into a 1v4. Will be 2-0 here for Winstrike. They'll obviously be very happy about getting this under their belt. They are going to quickly just switch on over after this round to change the setting. That will fix it back. We'll have the gun, and it's pretty safe to say that Flash has survived the bomb plant. And we'll quickly switch that on over so we can see if we can get his gun. Right. Okay. It hasn't fixed it. We'll probably need a restart, which I can't be bothered doing. So we're just going to have to deal with him not having a gun. I know it is annoying seeing an invisible man floating around the map, but there's nothing much more we can do about this. He's going to throw a flashbang over the top in towards the bomb site. I think we'll be here with a AK headshot on towards Jackpot. And look at Bondic. He's making his way through Palace. This should be a simple round for Winstrike. They should really put the numbers together. And it's going to be Gospodarov and the rest of the troops starting to run through with smoke. Edward going to start to line them up. He hasn't got a gun either, apparently. And he'll take two. Elliot able to find one, and Bondic will finish off the job. 3-0. Winstrike, they will take a solid lead into this. The first time there is a pause, ladies and gentlemen, we will restart the game and we'll get those guns back, don't you worry. They're starting to fade away, boys. No one left here on Winstrike. Eventually, they'll all disappear. Oh, look at that. Edward. Either he's got very short hands, or he's got nothing in his hands. Nobody got Gospodarov. Now it's the pick onto Alliant. Man advantage picked up, and it will be for the CT side. Gospodarov was a player that had a lot of impact on Nuke. Definitely impressed me with his individual level. So hopefully we get to see more of the same here on Mirage, because they're definitely going to need it. This is the pick of Winstrike. The map, this is the map that Winstrike should be feeling more confident on than Nuke. Obviously, as they come into a veto as a brand new team, you're going to want to pick the maps that you've practiced together a little bit. And this has probably been one of those maps that Winstrike have put a little bit more thought into. Which is obviously good that they want to get this map into play. Another map that we've seen them decide to pick in the CIS qualifiers was in Overpass. They had a very good showing on that, 16-4. So yeah, the last two maps here remaining are pretty good for Winstrike. We'll see if Warthox can bring another level though, because again, like I said, they probably have to win this 2-0 if they want to win this. Because that third map does look very good for Winstrike. Warthox have the individuals, we've seen it here. And there's going to be a kill from Gospodarov. He will finish off Bondic. Kavik and Norbert, they're going to fall apart. As there's another kill from Gospodarov. He goes in with a quad kill. What a beast this guy is. Gospodarov, his name's not only brilliant, he's a brilliant player as well. 4-3 is currently on his scoreboard. Jeez, that guy's nuts. He starts off the start of the round looking solid. He finishes it off even better. Winstrike need to be scared from that guy. Gospodarov. Wow, what a name. What a player. And it will be round 5. Be a little bit scary now for Winstrike. I think at this point they realize there is not going to be an easy feat in this match whatsoever. If they come into this thinking they were the favorites, on paper they were, yes, but when it comes to reality, they're going to have to fight every way for it. Flash is going to hold outside of that ramp. He wants to make sure if anybody is to come towards him, he deals with them pretty easily. And it's going to be the bomb towards top middle. Third joining the two players that are currently already there. And so they can start to take some control of middle. They'll send multiple players there. You see Winstrike already have 3 towards the top boxes. Molotov going in as well. Smoke there is through. And they have got the bomb coming along with 3 players as they start to make the approach up short. This is where Warthox will need to hold on. It's actually the fight inside of a ramp that ensues early as Kavik to fall. One player left in the connector to try and pick up the scraps. That's Bondic, but here comes the push in towards the bomb site. Probably able to find Norbert. Mincy drops Edward. And it's looking pretty scary now for the T side. The line will find one back, but it's not enough. They start to line up, but Bondic will get the kill through. Survives barely on 4 HP, and Jackpot finally finishes him off. Nice shot from Alliant. It's into the 1v2. He's got 2 kills already. He wants another 2, but it's not going to happen. Of course, it's got Gospodarov to close out the round win for Warthox. It's 3-2. A good start here from the CT side when it comes to the gun runs. They weren't able to get the first 3, but that's because Winstrike won the pistol. Now that Warthox have got the equal rifles, they've got the rounds. This could actually realistically happen. Warthox could make the CIS minor if this keeps up. Winstrike have not looked on form at all. perhaps there is sort of question marks around this new team. Is there problems, you know, early? Is it sometimes teams do have that honeymoon period where they just play phenomenally when they get a brand new roster. Some, you know, it takes a little bit of time for them to get into tip-top shape, and could be 3 months, could be 2 months until they're really at their top level. Gospodarov, he is going to finish off Norbert. Flash able to find Kvik as well. And it will be Bondik, Edward, and Lion left into a 3v5. We need to land just in behind that of Bondik. Mincy looks over the top and drops Bondik. Oh, Lion faces a very difficult task. It's a 1v5. He lands the first headshot onto Jackpot, but they know where he is. And so the difficulty level has just increased further to nightmare mode. And that's Gospodarov. 2 kills collected in that run. He's already on 7 frags. Only equaling that is, of course, Kvik over on the CT side. There's actually another player up there near the top. Mincy on 6 kills, 4 deaths. So a few players doing their job effectively here on the CT side. Over on Winstrike, they will get another buy coming in. It's a line on the AWP. The AK-47s are available to them as well. But they're going to have to make sure that they have this one in the bag. Winstrike, this does not look like the team we were all expecting to see come into this. Shots going through. And will be Mincy looking over the top of the short smoke to see if he can spot anybody, but his flash spamming on through. Damage done onto a Lion. 1 HP left on him. He's barely alive. I don't know how he stayed alive, to be quite honest. And there's a kill. A Lion, he just doesn't even care that he's been dropped to 1 HP. He just keeps moving forward on short. And he needs to do that. He needs to get that kill. And it's been fun. Another kill for Norbert. Much better here from Winstrike. They have the 2 early picks. And here comes the rest of the Winstrike cavalry. They're going to come in from the A bomb site. 2 through connector. The rest charging on through ramp. And here it comes. Bondik, the first man, facing Flash. It will be a headshot, and it's death for the rest of the CT side. Gospodarov, the last man standing. Winstrike recover well in this one. Gospodarov will pick off the first player. That's Kvik hitting the floor. Bomb getting planted inside of the A bomb site. Alliant is going to flank upon him, and the AWP that was damaged to minus 99 at the start of the run ends up getting the opening kill and a closing kill. Incredible stuff there from Winstrike. They keep everyone afloat apart from one. It will be 3-4. Winstrike reclaim the lead. Well, there goes an aggressive play from Kvik. He is met by the CZ-75 of Jackpot. In reply, though, there will be problem just sitting down inside of the B bomb site. He's looking for a kill up inside the apartment, and luckily, Winstrike are going to send most of their players away from this. The bomb is still in their possession in the hands of a Lion. Window has been smoked. Norbert starts to make his way up here with the smoke going off towards the apartments. That'll go deep in towards the window. Flash will come in, replying in behind the smoke. And Norbert's a talent within the Counter-Strike scene that definitely was spotted not too long ago. Picked up a lot of attention during the IM Katowice major. He wants that stage again. He's got to keep fighting for it because Winstrike, currently a map down in the series, still struggling here. Not exactly the cleanest of affairs. It's the man advantage for the CT side. It's going to be Norbert picking up the kill on the problem, but Gospodarov, he will reply with a deagle. And on the bomb is going to get planted. A line will confirm that that happens. And it won't be the bomb ticking away. Rotations coming in from Warthox. At least the bomb's down for Winstrike. That gives them the extra added advantage. They've had some time to get into post plants, but a line goes to the aggressive peak. And he'll meet a bullet to the face as As Mincy able to pick that up, and Winstrike looking like they might just be struggling here. Bondic has to pull off the 1v3 clutch, and Jackpot, he's going to tap the bomb. That's going to pull Bondic in the open, and a headshot is connected. 4 apiece here. Scoreline even once again. And that is a big performance from Jackpot. Just kind of showing there are individuals across the board here on the CT side. It's not just 1 and 2. It's really the whole team can lift up the level. And that's going to be needed on a map like Mirage. You know, this is a map where the individuals can sort of open up the game completely. So if you're a team that has this individual-esque abilities, then you can definitely do damage against the likes of Winstrike. If you can go pound for pound on skill level. And this is pretty nuts. Winstrike, they should have that sort of added element of experience that should help them carry them over the line. And it might still do. And the line will take away Jackpot. Man advantage there for the T side. Well, the line able to find Gospodarov. That will result in a man advantage doubled here on Winstrike. They needed this run to take the lead again. It's been a close affair at the start of Mirage here. I think kind of Nuke was quite similar, right? You know, there wasn't really a time where one of the teams went on a huge string of round wins. I mean, it was rather back and forth, and I think it ended that way, 16-14. So, you know, obviously these two teams are having a pretty equal battle, I would say. Align able to pick up a kill onto Flash. That's 3 already for him in the round. He's had an excellent one so far. He wants to get another couple, I'm sure. He wants to get the ace, but completing the collection will not be easy, as Mincy and Problem are over towards the other side of the map. The players that are close by to him are currently the likes of Norbert and of course Edward, but they're not even that close really. So Mincy probably will be able to carry over this AUG into the next one. We reach round number 10, and will be the lead for Winstrike. Only one up though. Warthox, you can never really say they're safe here, Winstrike. Warthox have safe 2 rifles. Gospodarov can afford a glass cannon. Does he want to go for it and just force buy into this round? That's definitely a possibility here. CT timeout comes in. Perhaps they're discussing that exact topic. Well, here it goes. Winstrike, AWP for a Lion. They've got the AK-47s. Every player has what they want into this one. No more excuses can be had. Warthox, it's going to be the force buy decision, and it's very solid as well. Like I said, the glass cannon available to Gospodarov. He goes for it. The utility will go on in. Gospodarov holds the cross. Waiting for a player to come on into that crosshair. Mincy holds the window. And the Edward taking a kill onto Flash. And he'll be falling apart here. Mincy gets a lot of damage down. Bondic able to reply. It's still 3v3, but Gospodarov is the man that got that. And Norbert is the man that will take the advantage back for Winstrike. In towards B, but the bomb is on the A site. And it's on the floor. Ellen will have to take away Problem to allow him safe passage to the bomb, and Bondic holding the rotation. Gospodarov was trying to hunt, and that is perfectly played there by Bondic. Waits for Gospodarov to walk into the mouse trap, takes him away. Now it'll be 6-4 here. Winstrike up 2 rounds. This is starting to look a little better for them, because the money from Warthox is in a very dire position. They will be echoing this one, buying into the next. So this should be 7 for Winstrike, but we've seen them lose the USPs on Nuke. So it's definitely a possibility that they end up losing this one. And a player that has been relatively quiet across both maps so far has been Norbert. You know, he was at the bottom of the scoreboard for Winstrike in the last one. This one hasn't been exactly too solid of a start, but he has had some impact. across the series. If you are interested in following the EU close qualifiers, they're currently live on over at StarLadder main channel. It'll be Virtus Pro taking on Mars Sports, so that should be a fun one to keep an eye on. Bondik, he'll take away Flash. Norbert, able to pick himself up and kill with a Mac 10, and it's going to fall apart here. Kvik will get it done. 5 players still alive in Winstrike, and that is more like it. So Winstrike are going to be bringing their troops back over towards T-spawn. They got the bomb in the hands of Norbert. And they will start to bring their attention in towards the A site. Edward here with the AK, able to get rid of Flash. Gospodarov will be finished off by a Lion. Now it's Mincy, Jackpot, and Problem into a 3 versus 5. 2-man advantage on the T side. Jackpot able to pick up Edward on the cross, but it's still the advantage alive for Winstrike. No reply, yet found by a Lion, and he will find a Problem. It's back into a 3v3. Another kill from Baldic. He'll keep the advantage alive for Winstrike. But the bomb is still not yet planted, and Problem, he could cause exactly that. He looks over to the top, on towards the ticket. There's a head just over the top of it. Mincy does damage onto Norbert as he falls away. Inside of the ramp. There will be kill from Problem. 2v2. Making their way around the corner. It's going to be 1. Make it 2 for Kvik. That has a great lineup. And it's already Winstrike winning the half. They have got themselves ace. Already confirming themselves 1-round lead. Moving into the second half. At least, you know, at a minimum. It always could be more than that. And Winstrike will want to make sure that they get more than that. Going into this one, Warthox haven't exactly got the greatest of buys. It is going to be missing a lot. Winstrike in particular have the better buy because of the sheer amount of utility they have. AWP in the hands of a Lion. The AKs are available to every single player. And they'll send 3 players towards middle immediately here. Winstrike 1 off towards ramp, and it's aggression that Warthox have thrown at Kvik that's resulted in an early pickup. So Winstrike should see the multiple players on the A bomb site and try and pick up Teal. Norbert goes to the information play, but he's been finished off by Problem inside of B. Bondig will pick up Gospodarov, and it's into a man advantage for the CT side. Could this happen yet again for Winstrike? It really needs to stop happening. The amount of runs they've lost like this has just been ridiculous. The bomb's up inside of the B apartments. They have a player on shorts making his way back over towards middle. Just over a minute left to play with on the clock. And this point, Winstrike, they're probably a little bit scared. They don't want history to repeat itself again. We've lost to so many low buys. Why is this happening? Luckily, though, there's a vacancy on the B bomb site. And a Lion is going there on his own. He's taking the time. Rotation could come through quickly from Problem, who is currently going back towards kitchen. He has got an AK-47, so perhaps the window of opportunity for a Lion to get into the bomb site whilst it's empty is gone now. His Problem is back over towards B. Molotov goes out from Edward up towards Palace. They'll try and fake that the Execute is coming in towards the A bomb site, but in fact they're not buying it. Warthox will keep their players on B. They've got a 2-2 setup. 2 inside of the A bomb site, 2 inside of B. They've got a frag out here on the B bomb site. Bondik's going to go on in. It's going to be a kill from Edward and Bondik. That'll be the round win there, surely for Winstrike, as Mincy and Jackpot on the other end of the map. They have an AK that's worth saving alongside that Kevlar. And Winstrike was pulled close, but well played from Edward. Alongside the likes of Bondik, we managed to make it happen. A very intricate round that was called mid-round, which is quite beautiful actually to watch. And it's going to be 9-6. Winstrike will get a little bit more than the 8 that they needed. And Jackpot will get Bondic on the exit. So 2v2. With a save on over. And Winstrike will not hunt them. Money's starting to really build here on the Winstrike team, which is kind of scary for the CT side at this point. I knew this was going to be a pretty scary affair for Warthox on the second map, and it'll probably be more of the same if we do head to that third. Although Warthox want to try and step it up here. They have brought the double up setup into play. Every player with a scope, bar Jackpot on the CT side. As the Augs are in, the 1 AK saved over. This is the buy from Warthox that needs to work. Winstrike will be on double figures if they cannot pull this off. Flashbang goes in towards underpass. Norbert starting to burn a little bit. I mean, dropped to 38. Winstrike have got multiple players inside of middle. 50 seconds. What's the call here from Winstrike? Utility still available to them. Molotovs, flashbangs, everything is there. Warthox are going to be double up setuping. There's Norbert, there's a big flank coming in behind him, that's Jackpot. He's going to be tossed to the side as Edward's able to pick problem off. Mincy picking up Edward, looking back in as well. Bondic is going to be here with the AK-47. A headshot has been collected, and so it's a 2-man advantage, making a 3-man advantage. But Flash will pull it back. It's into a 1v2 out of nowhere. The 1v4 looks doable. And 15 seconds, they've got to come towards him. They have to come to him. The bomb's on the floor. Norbert, they're going to pick him together. Bondic swings around as well. And Norbert will be the man to collect the kill. It's 10-4. Double figures reached for Winstrike. Can they get 11 at this half? It will be Warthox purchasing into it. The FAMASs, the M4A4, AWP for Gospodarov. Winstrike love to win this one convincingly if they can. Pick it up 11-4, win the pistol, and after that close it out. That'll be a statement made indeed. Here comes the push. Gospodarov, he'll be the man to find the opening kill. Quick, gonna hit the floor. That's gonna be Warthox with a chance into the last round of the first half. Can they get 5? 5 would be enough. 5 would be a scoreline you can come back from with a pistol win. It is Jackpot taking away a Lion. That's going to be a 2-man advantage for the CT side. Norbert will do his best to try and equalize, and he's nearly done it as well. Mincy barely alive on 2 HP. Flash comes over the top. Norbert needs to be careful. He will fall. He does 98 damage and still cannot pick up the kill. And so it's on Bondic and Edward. The old guard of Winstrike. To see if they can make this happen. Bomb will be brought back over towards A ramp. They have a player under the wood. Edward is going to have to clear that angle. Gospodarov has just arrived through CT as well, so it just becomes much more difficult for Winstrike to be able to pull this off. 40 seconds. Edwards cross towards Sandwich. He's going to check under wood. There's the kill on the Flash. Now he needs to realize there's a possibility that there's one CT. Should realize that anyway. You have to really take that for granted. There's a flashbang will go over the top of the triple box. Edward will get the bomb planted. Now into a 2v2. Well played so far from Edward and Bondic. They definitely stand a chance coming into this, as Edward has picked up an AK. And here they come back in for the retake. 3 CTs coming through, but Bontic has played it perfectly. He's run around the back from jungle. This could be the kill on the Gospodarov. There's the headshot. 2 more players left. Edwards and Palace. This could happen. It will happen. Bontic and Edward pull off the 2v4. And it's 11-4. That is just experience at the max. Legends of the game. Make it happen. And that is just perfect from them. Engineering the map in the way they wanted. Edward clearing under the wood. Bondik making the correct play, flanking in behind, and they toyed with their prey. It's 11-4 here for Winstrike. That's just a round that comes straight off experience. That's perfect. That is absolutely beautiful to watch. Time-out is definitely needed coming into this. Or Warthox, they realize this coming up is going to not be easy. This is going to be difficult. Up against Winstrike, you have got their momentum flowing, the wind under their wings as they are gliding through this game. They only need 5 more to take us to that third map, which was a map they decided to pick the other day. I looked very solid on. So Overpass is a map that might just be a little bit scary here. It is going to be a play fast through middle, running like the wind as they move on through. It is going to be Kvik at the top of the connector. The first pick is there. Gospodarov will hit the floor as Edward will arrive as well. Good stuff here as Jackpot with the headshot. There will be a man advantage on the CT side. As Jackpot will get another. The T side are actually making this happen. Although the start was good from Winstrike, they still have to clear up the rest of these players, and Bondik has got that kill on a Jackpot. So neither man advantage back with Winstrike. There's still plenty of time to play with as Norbert spots them running up towards short. He's very low indeed, dropped to 18 HP, but the flash is good in. And the flash works to kill Flash. Now Mincy, he is left alone in a 1v3. Trying to pull it off. Norbert goes to the jump shot, still alive somehow. Eventually will be rattled down to nothing. And Arkavik is coming on through. Bondik gives away his position. Mincy had no idea. And preoccupied of where Bondik was, Kvik comes in from behind and takes the headshot onto Mincy. 12-4. 4 runs away now. Winstrike win the pistol. And this is the best case scenario for them. They try and break Warthox mentally. And when you come in from that nuke match, you've got a win under your belt. You think, okay, I've got this. We've got this, guys. We can actually win this. We can go to the minor. And then the sort of seed of doubt is planted into your mind after a performance like this from Winstrike. You realize, perhaps not. As they're already 4 runs away, Winstrike from taking the second map of the series. And look at a third map coming up. It's going to be Overpass. Winstrike, they're going to have to deal with a fast Glock play here. They have lost to the default pistols before, but it has been the USPs. The Glock's slightly worse here. It will be Edward, pick it up too. Bondik able to get one on the flash. And on Mincy and Problem are left in a 2v5. Bondik will get that onto Problem. And Edward will finish off the job. 13-4. 3 runs away now, Winstrike, from taking this map 16-4. The exact scoreline they got against 7 after a close affair on the first map. But they have ended up losing this one, Winstrike. Have another chance, though, Warthox, to try and pick this one up. A step back into this game as there's going to be a buy coming in. The AK-47s, the utility is available to them. Over on Winstrike, it is going to be the FAMAS. 2 FAMAS. Again, we've had this discussion, this argument, or debate. What the hell is the plural of FAMAS? Is it FAMASI, FAMI? You know, you have to know what FAMAS is. FAMAS, that might be it. Flash, anyway, he's going to find Bondik. Flash will find another one. That's a line hitting the deck, and it's into a 3v3. He keeps it even. Winstrike, this round, bit of a bonus, I would say. You know, they've kept most of their SMGs. They've got FAMAS in play. Over on Warthox, I mean, it's full AKs. Mincy's about to take a kill here on the default, 100%. That's Kvik hitting the deck, and now it's a 2v3. Advantage is on the T side. Warthox have the edge in the round number 18, and the bomb is going to be getting brought back from T spawn all the way back around towards A. And this is what they want to get it done. They will start to make their way in towards the bomb site itself. Currently rotating on in is Norbert. He has got the FAMAS ready. In with Edward. He is in towards jungle, but this is not looking too likely. I think this one is pretty safe to call as a T round. And there goes Flash again. This has been a great round from him. 3 kills to his name. Edward has got 2, but, you know, he's probably not going to get too much more than that. Being on 8 HP, he's taking the brunt of the damage of this round. And so the time can tick away. They'll let Warthox have this one. Can they find Edward? Oh, wow. Nearly not so. But Flash will take him as Edward tries to get back over towards Kitchen. He will be fine. Not safely passing over towards Kitchen. He is just jumping, trying to get across, but the kill comes through for the T side. Edward not allowed into the next. So Winstrike not 3 rounds away from victory here. Still, but the problem starts to come into it as Warthox have got money. They've got another buy available to them, but Kvik has got the headshot. Gospodarov will take away Bondik. And at least they're keeping it even here. Winstrike, they want to keep a duel. They want to keep it going. Although a lion has been spotted from short as Mincy just makes his way up. Looks over through the connector and finds him standing behind the triple box. That's as easy as you will get it. Long range against the pistols as well. Will be slow approach now from Warthox. They don't want to lose to these pistols. They don't want even a chance for Winstrike. They're going to take their time, make sure they cross their T's, dot their I's, and put the bomb on the A site. There will be Kvik with the Deagle, rattling the shots in on Flash. And now it is a 3v3, 50 seconds on this clock. What is the call for the T side? They cannot afford to lose too many more players because this will bring their economy into a very modest area. Or Winstrike, if they end up bringing it even closer, will end up having probably a better buy than them in the next. So Norbert, oh no, there's a player just walked past him. Norbert hasn't, oh, there we go, Norbert spotted him. Oh, can't take the headshot though, but knows exactly where he is. Calls that to his teammate, and Edward can perhaps have a go at it, but he only has a USP. Kvik falling, Edward should fall here as well. And nice recovery. Norbert, the last man alive, they know he was inside a B, but he's still got jackpot. He's still got a kill. And he'll head back inside of the connector. 3 bullets in the magazine of Mincy. He needs to be 100% accurate with this. And there it is. 3 bullets to the back of Norbert is all that's needed. And that will be a round win coming in for WTX. AWP picked up for Winstrike. He'll be tossed on over. This buy is going to be perfect from them. Everything you could possibly want. Actually, it's not perfect. There is some imperfections. And it's the lack of kits. And it's going to be on the CT side. There's only 1 in the hands of Edward. Warthox. They're going to have a pretty solid buy themselves here. AKs, AWPs, everything they could want in terms of utility. This is one of the, on paper, should be one of the closest rounds to the second half, if not the closest so far. But here goes the buy. Utility will be tossed on in. Flashbang will follow up in behind the jackpot. He's got the flank going from connector. He will find Edward. And that's the man advantage for the T side. Jackpot caught from behind though as Bondik from short is able to get it done. Can he get a second? No, his problem. He does reply and get the trade, and now it's looking good for the T's. His problem keeps going. He'll find another one on the Kvik. And now it's Norbert and a line trying to pull off a 2v3. Mincy is here. He is going to pick up the kill onto Norbert. The line stands 1v3, takes 1. And again, 2 more to find. He's locked inside a CT spawn. Mincy will peek. The flashbang is good from Gospodarov. And that will be 13-7. Warthox climbing back into this one, ladies and gentlemen. Winstrike not out of the woods just yet. We'll take a look at those odds brought to you by GG.bet. And the odds definitely still favouring Winstrike here, but the odds are not that far away for Warthox in comparison to some of the one-sided affairs we've seen from the odds. Warthox are going to start to bring their players in towards the apartments. It's going to be Norbert with the USP. Tries to swing wide in towards the apartments, and Problem will drop him. There will be Flash taken away. Edward. On the T side have the two-man advantage. Problem will start to wrap the back. Line is going to be finished off. Bondik with a kill. Mincy. You will find that kill onto Bondik again, but it's Kvik into a 1v4. One will get planted for Mincy. And Kvik starts to approach inside, and Flash will take Kvik, and that'll be job done. Well, here it is. Round 22. Double up setup for Norbert and the Lion. They have got the M4A4 and Kvik and Edward. All can play as well as Kvik will peek in towards the bomb site itself. Gospodarov will be picked off early. Man advantage here for Winstrike. They need to hold on to it, as it will be Edward taking away Mincy. Man advantage doubled on Winstrike. All they need to do is keep it intact. They cannot afford to let it go. Cannot afford to let it slip. Will be the kill from Flash. CT side, they have got the advantage to work with here. The bomb will start to make its way through the connector. On the side of the ramp, it's Problem throwing the Molotov over the top in towards jungle. That'll start to burn away at Edward's feet. He's dropped to 76 HP. There'll be 45 seconds left. They've done enough so far, Winstrike. It looks like they have. As Kvik has picked up Flash, that's another kill to add to the collection. They know, but there's an AWP inside the ramp. Kvik will peek into that. He was looking at stairs, but Edward will step in and assist. It's 14-8. 2 runs away from Winstrike, taking us to that third map, which of course will be Overpass, and which of course should be a pretty similar affair from Winstrike, I would say. Well, there's a shot from Gospodarov. That will land right onto Kvik. That'll be a man advantage on the T side. There comes the push. It's Problem taking away Bondik. They're looking for another one as well here, but there's a two-man advantage already for the T side. Edward needs to try and pull this back, and this is the opportunity. Gospodarov walks right into the crosshair. Edward in behind. It will be a kill for Norbert. Back into the 3v3. Norbert missed shot. He needed to land that one. He has another chance, and there it is towards bench. Back into the 3v2. Man advantage is still there for Winstrike. Problem will pull it back not. Molotov will go on towards the side itself. And they'll start to burn away the corner. And Flash will sit here on the bench. Winstrike want to rotate back through kitchen. There'll be the kill from a line onto Problem. Headshot there from Flash, not Edward. He's won a clutch so far alongside Bondik. He has to do it on his own, and it won't happen. Flash gets 2, and it's 9 here for Warthox. 14-9 on the board. Winstrike cannot put the 2 together, and that might start to become a bit of a problem because Warthox are still in this. Warthox are sending a couple of players up towards the B apartments. They have got players just sitting outside of it. 2 on shore, a third joining them, but Align has the cross, and there's the kill. Jackpot. Yeah, that's been finished off. Now Winstrike. It is the man advantage on the CT side. They'll bring it over. Mincy is going to be here. The 8k will take the head off Bondic. No, it's a 4v4. Under a minute left on the clock. Norbert springs in the action, looks towards short and drops Mincy. Another one added to Norbert's collection, and this is becoming quite the collection. You maybe sell it at an auction perhaps, because a lot of people want to buy this. Rygos Spadarov is into a 1v3. It's 5 HP left to pull off the clutch. There's another shot. This guy's been on another level for his team. On Nuke he did it. Here on Mirage he might just do it. There we go. Another kill comes in. Into the 1v1 up against Kavik. The bomb is still on the floor. He's got plenty of time still to play with. At this point, Winstrike starting to sweat. 5 HP clutch. This would be insane. Kavik slowly but surely slithering through the apartments. Gospodarov, 5 HP. It'll be kicked to pull it off. And that'll be 15-9. Map point for Winstrike. Such a valiant attempt from Gospodarov. Cannot quite pull off the clutch. That would have been stellar. It was stellar, but still nothing gained from it. I'm out from a few sick shots, but 15-9. This could be it. The last round of the game, perhaps. The last round of Mirage. Again, just to reiterate what is on the line, one of these teams will go to the CIS minor. The other will just get nothing. Literally nothing. So, a lot is on the line here. Warthox want to get there. Winstrike, they should be there, right? They're the team we look at and go, okay, they're a lock-in. Surely they get to the minor. One of the invited teams. Warthox, a team that many perhaps are unfamiliar with. They are challenging Winstrike here on 2 maps now. Will be the push in towards the side. Bondic will get one. Norbert with the other. Problem will eliminate him, but Norbert's on a good level now. He's doing damage. It'll be Gospodarov on his own yet again. This time, a very difficult clutch indeed. It has to be a 1v3. And he's got to face off against multiple opponents. It'll be Edward to finish off the job. 16-9 will be the final score here on Mirage. Winstrike will take it as we move into the last map. It is going to be Overpass, a map that's looked good for Winstrike so far in the CIS qualifiers. This final map looks to be one for Winstrike. We'll have to see if they can make it to the minor. And one of these teams will make it after this break, so make sure you stick around. We've got the final map of this best of 3 coming right up.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.